Good morning and welcome to your daily card reading. I'm so glad you stopped by to visit with me for a few minutes. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, my name is Shannon Sutherland. I'm an intuitive card reader, and by that I mean I use tarot and oracle cards, even pictures and images to interpret messages that are coming through, the energies that are coming through today. It's not really super difficult to imagine how when we look at certain things, we get messages for what's going on today. And even this weekend, I received a text message from a friend that had put up a really cute little fall decorations in her yard. And I thought, wow, now there we go. We're talking about what's the energy around the earth and how we're connecting to it. So it's sort of like that, only we're going to look at specific messages dealing with our daily lives, things that go on, things that might be coming in today to consider that might, by looking at this first thing in the morning as a meditation sort of thing, give us a chance to even turn around something that could have been negative, or to focus so positively in on something that we don't even see what wasn't supposed to be for us that day. So before I get started, I just want to show you my coffee mug. And if you haven't gotten your coffee yet, just pause and go get it. But I have this cute little mug I want to show you that has, I think this is a hedgehog on it. Isn't that cute? So, and this mug, I'm going to turn it around this way. It says on the back of it, autumn. And I looked up in my Animal Speak book for a hedgehog, and they only talked about porcupines. So this could be a porcupine, but sometimes people mistake hedgehogs for porcupines. So I'm not sure. If you want to enjoy even more of that little hedgehog face there, do some Google search about the meanings and the spiritual meanings of porcupines or hedgehogs. I didn't go very deep into it this morning. I just sort of want to share that with you, though, because they're just so cute. And I've actually seen people have hedgehogs for pets. And from my Animal Speak books, they're not the same animal at all. In fact, a porcupine has very sharp quills, and there's a lot of lessons to be learned from animals. So I won't go into that too deep today. But today I'm going to pull from my favorite tarot deck again, the Good Tarot, and then we're gonna do an Earth Magic Oracle card. So let me shuffle the cards here and get started. Also, I want to tell you, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, just hit subscribe, and also touch the bell, and it will send you that way YouTube will send you a message each time I upload. Right now I'm uploading Monday through Friday, just a short video with a short 20 to 22 minute message. But I plan in the future, after I have settled into my new place that I'm going to upload more things, quite a few more things I have in store. And then I will have changed out my equipment too, so that I can start being in the video also sometimes, probably not every day, but so I'm looking forward to spending more time with you. But if you do hit that bell, then you will get an update when I've loaded a new video, and then that way you can check in if you're any time of day, and you won't wonder if I've put my video up yet. So let's just get started. I'm going to shuffle one more time with this Good Tarot, and I just love shuffling my cards in the morning. That it's just got a feel to it that can't be described because it just moves energy. And it's like, what messages do you have for us today, Spirit? And letting those messages come in for every person that's listening. Today is Monday, September 17th, and it doesn't matter what day you're watching this video. This message is for you. That's why I like to read the cards intuitively, because whatever message is coming through the cards, it will be for the person that's looking at it, and it can mean different things to different people. And hopefully you'll find something that really resonates and lifts your spirit today. If it doesn't resonate with you, or you see a different message than what I'm bringing here, don't ever just take my word for it. Always go inside and see what the message is for you, so you don't have to worry about saying, oh, she got that wrong. What you have to do is say, I see something, and take the good that's in it that works for you, because this is for you. I'm doing this for you. I'm sharing this with you. I do these. I work with my cards every morning. They're part of my morning routine. So, we already got a couple of cards falling out here. I'm just going to set them aside. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's see what Spirit has to say to us today. And I'm going to show you my little wand. As above, so below. This is a crystal wand that is handmade, and I really like it. I like it for pointing to things rather than always touching things with my fingers, because it's going to be very precise, and I really won't get into crystal energy and things like that, but I love them. I can see I've got a nice big glare right there on that third card, and then let's just get that glare right. Perfect. All right, let's turn over and see what's coming in today. Wow, 9 of air. I'm going to bring her closer and zoom in a little bit. This is energy to do with our thoughts. And you look here, and this beautiful woman is standing. I don't know how she's up there in the air with the birds, but this is all air energy, so it's in her mind. And she's got her eyes closed, and she's wow. Well, she's got these wings, and she's trying to, actually, it looks like she's trying to look like a bird and be a bird. Normally in the traditional tarot, the 9 of Swords is that you're stuck in your thoughts. You're really like not moving and going anywhere. You're just suspended. And it can be a stressful energy too, where you're actually not even, you might even be, curled up in your bed and thinking, what's going on? Who am I? What am I? And so this is a peaceful looking card. However, she isn't a bird. She's a human, and I would say she's put on these wings so that she can fit in with the birds. So that's the energy coming in. Some of you might be struggling a little bit, like, I don't feel like things have gone quite right. I don't feel quite like myself. I'm just going to go into my head and figure out what is going on, or just imagine that I'm not here, that I'm not here with my feet on the ground, but that I'm actually somebody else or something else. And maybe this will go away. This feeling will disappear. And so she's sort of suspended in air, but she's not flying with the birds because she's not a bird. She's just identifying and wishing that she could fly. All right. That's the main energy for today. Maybe not a place we want to get stuck for too long. All right. Here's what's coming in with that. And this is the Queen of Fire. Wow, this is a beautiful queen. She has all kinds of magic in her, fire magic, which is creative energy and passion. And she knows how to use her passion. She knows how to get what it is done that she wants to have happen, and how to rule in her life, and how to make things come forth, like whatever it is she was trying to accomplish, and that she had in her mind creatively. If you look in this card, it's very pretty. There's even sort of a faint heart above her head in that, in those, whatever that is behind her, the doorway above her head. And beside her, there's some ancient drawings of, I don't know what these are, but they're just beautiful. Actually, these would be like goddesses, or maybe Egyptian gods. And this one's looking at her. She's surrounded and protected and accomplished. And she's got her robe on, and she's carrying her candle, which she's a light. Her energy is fire, and but she looks like she has already done whatever it is she was going to do this morning. And it's like, okay, now here we're just going to take the candlelight here, and we're just going to continue on and continue to create. So, and if you look, she's looking that way. This little gal is kind of not looking anywhere. She's just standing there and hoping. It looks like kind of a hope, or even a little bit of apprehension, because if she's not going to fly like those birds, and they're warning her, sort of. You're not a bird. What are you doing up here? We know you're not a bird. She knows she's not a bird, and she used to feel like this. Maybe yesterday she felt like this, and she went and painted a beautiful picture, and then maybe all of a sudden someone came in and told her, well, your picture isn't that great. And she thought she had a great idea, and she thought it was beautiful. I mean, she was enjoying it. Maybe she didn't even think it was beautiful. It was just for her. It was something that came out of her creativity. And now she's not sure about it anymore. She's just like, whoa, I thought I was going to fly. I thought that was going to fly. I thought that was going to make things stay really passionate. But it sort of lost her passion, and went into this airspace in her head. So, all right. And what's coming up with this? What can happen? Oh boy, I like this. This is the Hermit card. And the Hermit card normally is about it shows a man. It's very similar to her. It shows a sage type old man going out into the world, but he's looking down and on a journey. He's looking inward for his path of how he's going to go, but he's carrying a lantern out, but he doesn't know he's heading out on a path, but he doesn't know what path he's going to take. So he's gone inward to look for it. And so in this card, it depicts that there's lots of keys to unlock this door. Look at these beautiful keys above the door. And this is definitely a door you want to go through. It just looks like it's the door to, when you open this door, you're going to enter into right, look at that keyhole. So whichever key you take, but you're just standing there looking at it and not sure which key to take. And it's time to go within and pause and take some quiet time alone, like a hermit, be alone. And the key, you will know after you've done that what the key is. And the Hermit card is number 9, which is completion of cycles. There's a completion of a cycle here in this reading today. And the completion of that cycle is that whatever, this is the lesson for today, whatever it is you love and that you really feel passionate about, creativity wise, this is anything in your life. This is the sacral chakra, the red energy. So whatever it is that you were doing or started out, maybe something, and then you came to the 9 of air and it's sort of finished. And look, there's a 9 here and a 9 here. Okay. That whole idea is sort of done. And now you're balancing yourself here. Some people call this a card of depression. I don't. I call this a card of slowing down your energy and go sit down and go within, pull it all in, and realize that what anybody else thinks of you, it doesn't matter. You know, these birds might be really excited, like, oh my goodness, the mother bird's here. Look at this giant mommy. Or they might be thinking, we need to warn her. Or they're probably just wondering, what's going to happen here? And so when you go within, you will get the answer of what the next step is, what the key is to what the next door, what is the next door you're going to pass through, and how are you going to get there, which key. And by going within and by resting your mind, just let your thoughts be still. Know that you're safe, that you're supported by the universe. Look at her. She's not flying. Her feet are on something, and I can't really tell what that is. It looks like a rock just kind of stuck up into the sky. I mean, that would be one tall mountain that she's reaching up so high that the birds are flying around her. So she's actually come a long ways. Her journey, this queen here, she's done a lot of stuff. She's had a lot of cool things that she's created. But now she's up here. What next? And so no matter what anybody tells you about what you've done or what you're telling yourself, mostly these are our own thoughts that cause us to get stuck there. We don't want to stay stuck there too long because it means that's the end. It's ended. It's over. Actually, it's almost over. It's almost over. There's just one more step, one more thing coming up that will give you an understanding of that you've completed this, and that now the good stuff comes in from it, all the joy from it. So I like this lineup today. Some of you might have been not even able to sleep last night, worrying about something, sitting up in bed, maybe even having dreams and feeling a little bit confused or feeling stuck. Well, that energy is stuck, and it's a good place to be. This is a very temporary energy. It's very, you're going to move past this soon, because it's just rejoice and know that you're feeling this way because you're done with that. That cycle's completed. And sometimes when we're busy working on something, we don't want to put the work down, but you finished it. So let's just pull one more card from the Earth Magic to tie this up. And I just want to say one more thing about that Nine of Air. Sometimes we're just worried about what other people think. And this is not a day to be doing that. It's a day to go within. And all right. Oh, this is so appropriate. Gaia, Earth, nurturing. And that is what this is about. Taking care of yourself and the world you're in. Nurturing yourself. Look how she's nurturing her higher thoughts by actually, getting up there and closing her eyes and imagining how high she could really fly. That's nurturing your beautiful spirit. And look at this. Just this angel is looking over the earth, and almost she's breathing inspiration, or she's breathing down onto the earth. Look at that. She's giving fresh air. She's blowing it out. See that? Her breath is going down into the earth and giving it new oxygen, new time. Even today might be a really good day for those of you that practice yoga or any kind of spiritual discipline. Today would be a good day to do breath work and work with air. I see that in the cards there, and even look at, there's even some of these birds up there. See, she's kind of quit closing her eyes. She realizes that she's on Earth, and she can now breathe new oxygen. Take a breath. Wow, look at this card. So today's a good day for nurturing. Might be a good day to schedule yourself a massage or get out a favorite music. Maybe spend some extra time meditating, or even go shopping if you want and pick up some new things that will bring comfort to you and nurture your soul and spirit. Excuse me. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Blessings.